What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj. This is Taya.
Hi. And this is
the finale. The dog. This is the finale of Arrow. So I apologize. I'm really sick today.
Still.
Been to the hospital, but I was here on day one of Arrow, and I'm damn sure going to be here on the last day of Arrow. Cold be damned. I had to be here to honor the cast and crew, and be here to support this final episode. Steven, David, Emily, Colton, Juliana,
Laura.
Katie, just everybody. The whole cast was just amazing, and everything they've done this year. So I had to be here to support them. And everybody else, all the cast has been here since season 1 because I know they'll be back. No need to recap. We all know what happened after Crisis. So we're here to...
Who don't?
If you don't know, then forever. Hey, it's too much to explain. It's too much to recap.
It's too heartbroken to recap.
But that being said, we just watched, the hitting the bullseye with that behind the scenes, and it just took us back home to the first few starts. So
hit a nerve.
Yeah, so the throwbacks, nostalgia, all that good stuff. So we're gonna jump into this finale, y'all. And
Laura's death hit like 50 nerves. Okay.
Yep. I hope you enjoy this reaction. This is our final Arrow one, so we're gonna be here with y'all. And you'll be here with us in our feels and all that. It's really been 8 years, y'all. I was 13 when I started this show. I'm 21 now. I almost said 81. I'm so sick. I'm 21 now, y'all.
My name is Oliver Queen.
Yes, it is.
After 5 years in hell,
both my children will live.
Finally City 2014. So are these gonna be the events he changed?
Yeah, I love you.
Or are they putting us back through the pain?
Close your eyes, baby. No.
You possess true courage, Mara. I'm truly sorry. You did not pass that on to your son.
He changed his story. Okay, he didn't let his mom die.
It's just such a strange thing to learn. That there's a whole other world, I guess, where I died. The people that knew my son best tell me that when Oliver sacrificed himself during the crisis, that somehow he's the reason that everything changed. That the world we're living in right now is a kind of gift from him.
It is. He brought the
I'm just trying to process it.
Wow, that was...
Because
that's always happened to him.
He had to go, so he had to come back for Thea.
Not only Oliver's death,
That was such an honorable thing to do.
But what he leaves behind, it's a hell of a legacy. And not just a city of heroes, a world of heroes.
When I started this project, it was intended to explore the history and the pitfalls of vigilantism in Star City. I never thought this documentary would have to be retooled to be a memorial.
So this is part 2 of the documentary they did last
Nothing
season.
really ever happens the way you expect it to happen. And that was certainly the case with Oliver.
Why does they look like they did it at David's house?
He always said he would go it alone. And that the mission would never be over. I'm glad he was wrong about the first part. Heartbroken he was wrong about the second.
Thank you.
Everything
I'm not gonna
good?
cry today.
Why do I get the sense that answer disappoints you? I just can't believe
eternally sad.
crime in Star City disappeared overnight. Literally.
He saved this city.
He He saved this city.
Yeah.
Come on, it's time.
Brooklist.
Grossness. I wish I could take one, but I'm too sick.
I don't know you speak Russian. No, that's what Oliver used to say every time we drank this stuff.
What exactly is this stuff?
Vodka.
Yeah, it tastes like turpentine.
Faint hints of nail polish remover.
So what's the plan?
I plan on getting as drunk as humanly possible.
No, I mean after the funeral. From what Dinah tells me, there's not much need for vigilantes anymore.
Lance's term ends in April. He's endorsing me to replace him.
As mayor.
Mayor
No, as a
Ramirez.
ball guy with an attitude. Yeah, as mayor.
As a ball guy.
What about you, T?
Wait, did he bring Quentin back?
Mayor,
He
for
said
now
he's
at least,
resigning.
Lance actually just offered me a promotion to chief of police.
Quentin's back.
Guys, look, I know how this looks.
He brought Lowell's family.
I just don't feel like this is over.
I'm surprised you didn't bring
Reading the
Earth
same
1 Noah
Comstat
back.
reports I am.
We're a month out of this crisis, Dinah. And there's tons that we don't know. What I do know is this.
But what happened? She said she's captain and got
The
promoted, so
Oliver's gone.
how did her history get
This
erased?
mission
It
is far
wasn't.
from over.
Erased right from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? How is her history erased later on if she's here now and has a...
Finally. What the hell happened?
Jimmy Torello gave me a few problems.
And by a few, you mean a dozen men armed with knives?
No, I mean 22 with machetes.
Queen, you shouldn't be doing this alone.
You're not ready to go to the field, Diggle.
Yeah, well, when I signed on, I told you I was here to keep the body count low. That includes you.
You know, I'm fine.
And Torello?
A little less so.
How many names are on your list?
Too many to cross off. Listen, Diggle, this doesn't end. The mission is never over.
Why are they giving us season 1 vibes? Why are they taking us back? Oh, I love it. I love it. We're going to get every version of Arrow tonight. We're going to get season 1. We got season 2.
2, 3, 4, 35.
We got 2 in the beginning. He saved Moira. This is a throwback to when it was just him and Diggle before Emily got there, Felicity. Wow, they're hitting home. I'm so happy he got to save his city.
Me too.
Because I had discussions with people online who were really upset because to season 7 I had Star City 2040 as a bad place and it was horrible and they said that everything Oliver did was for nothing. They had a plan for that. The crisis gave him the opportunity to save his city. He brought Quentin Lance
I'm
back.
just sad it had to be
He
in
brought his
that
mom
way of him giving his life.
But you know what? He would have it no other way. So he would have had it no other way. He put his life on the line every time he went out there, knowing what the risks were, and
He took it.
yeah, and one day it worked out. He knew it had to end one day, and it ended with his life, but he was able to get everything he wanted to get done. And he was able to he was able to do what his father couldn't, which was right his wrongs. He took everything he learned from it, and he was able to fix certain events so that they didn't play out as way as he did. So he was able, it was a beautiful circle, and he was able to fix some things which his father couldn't do, but he was able to do at the end of his journey before he lost his life. So that was so beautiful. That was such a beautiful semblance. I wish I wasn't sick. I'd be talking more, but I think that about does it. Don't tell me he brought his dad back.
I know. Right my wrongs. I gotta finish first.
Well, he gonna make him run out of bullets?
Survive.
I don't know. He didn't change that.
Hey. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I meant to time portal to your front door, but I guess I overshot the mark a bit.
Sarah's bringing her from the past,
This isn't a nice
from
one.
the future to the
Time
past.
portal? Yeah, I'm a time traveler, remember?
Right. Okay. And why did you time travel here?
Because I'm here to take you to your father's funeral.
That was so necessary to do that.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna get her a lamb. He doing the Simon Ladder for Oliver. Ain't no better person to do it.
To be honest, I should have tried this sooner. It's not that hard, actually.
That's because you're on the other side of the telephone calls.
You doing okay? What am I ever not okay? I don't think any of us are really okay, but seems to be hitting you particularly hard. I'm fine, like always.
This isn't the first time she's lost an Oliver.
Yeah, you know Thea's gonna be there.
Imagine both of Oliver's sisters would be there.
Emma goes
I
back
don't
to.
let Thea up Berkeley.
You're worried about an awkward reunion.
I'm worried about any kind of reunion.
Well, hey, look at it this way. After fighting the Miracuga soldiers and the Thanatos Guild, seeing your ex-girlfriend should be cake.
That's why I'm scared. I don't want her to be my ex-girlfriend.
No, none of us do. We want it to be
So what's
your
Felicity
future
get
wife,
to town?
Right.
sir.
I don't know if she's coming.
They've been off
Your
and on their
future
whole
wife.
lives.
Your future ride
That's
or
exactly why
die.
I think she might miss it. I don't know, Renee. She has a nanny watching me here right now. Felicity hasn't even made it out of bed.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Felicity's reaction. I know she ain't no good. I
At
know
least
she.
bring me for backup. How many times are we gonna go over this, Diggle?
Former special
Why are you doing
That's
that?
right. You don't think it's a good idea to bring a former soldier of your own?
No.
You know what I think? I don't think you really want me there.
No, thanks for finally getting my point.
I don't think you want me there because you're afraid I will stop you from committing cold-blooded murder.
You think that your role is to keep the body count low?
There's a way you can stop him tonight without killing him. You can take him to prison. You can see that justice is served.
Man traffics in human beings. Killing him is justice.
But at what cost? You say your mission will never end. Well, trust me, it will end a lot sooner if you lose who you are.
This is season 1 Oliver. Season 1 Oliver didn't give a fuck. He ain't listening to reason.
Before Sarah showed up, something happened.
Also, this is after this.
Right in front of me. I couldn't do anything to stop it, and
Okay, so they are going to the storyline.
I am already feeling it being the Green Arrow.
What we do is not easy. There are setbacks, there are tragedies. But God, your father, he would be so proud of how you're carrying all of that.
I can't even do the one thing that he risked his entire life to do. Protect my family.
That's why future William's not here, because this takes place after Green Arrow's
What's this?
Mercenary events.
Your mother's Archer protocol scans news stations for certain keywords.
William Clayton, the son of the late hero Oliver Green, was abducted tonight in his hometown
By
of
who?
Central City. The police have been unable to confirm any suspects in the kidnapping.
First of all, you picked the wrong day. You picked the day when every hero is in Star City.
There.
You finna get, hold on, you getting Arsenal, the Black Canary, both Black Canaries. You getting the future Green Arrow.
Right,
You're getting
his sister.
Spartan, sister Speedy. You're getting, hold on, they don't even know what they just got into. They're getting Wild Dog. Curtis, I'm sure, is back in town. Oh, they don't even know what they about to ass whooping.
Sarah,
They're
bro.
about to get the ass whooping of their
And
life.
especially Sarah, like dang.
They getting the
Sarah
ass
ain't
whooping.
gonna play.
And if Felicity coming back, you know she popping somebody off about William. Hold on.
Right.
They about to. They don't even know the whooping that's about to come to them.
Sorry, not sorry.
Up with his gun.
Really?
Oh, and we got Ragman. Oh, Lila too? Oh yeah, they finna get whooped. Oh, they finna get whooped.
Hey.
They gonna see all them costumes and be like,
I'm sorry
what
about
the
the way I
fuck?
left. I just...
Ollie's just passed away and William's been kidnapped, so as far as apologies go, your timing's a little not great.
If you still think Oliver's mission's finished, tell that to William when we get him back.
We will get him back. John William was kidnapped outside of Star City.
I'm sure that'll make him feel a whole lot better.
I reached out to Felicity.
Yeah, me too. Radio silence. I asked Sarah to check on her.
Sarah? My girl's back!
I haven't seen this many people down here in a while.
Felicity!
Hey,
Welcome home. Welcome home, Emily Bet. Records. Welcome back. I know, it feels so good to see her family.
Like a party?
She ain't met future Mia, has she? Mia don't even know what to say. She ain't seen her since she walked into the
I
portal.
tried running a quad grade search task to Teal
Lucy
Satellite
didn't even
Array.
acknowledge her.
Excited as it goes a
She might
firmware
not know
upgrade, but fortunately, when Willie moves to Central City, his overbearing stepmom implanted a subdermal tracking device into his arm. Ethical, debatable.
Suit up.
Suit up.
Woo. They about to see all these costumes. I'm like, hold on, bitch, what? Oh, yeah. Archer's taking the rooftop.
Okay, well, he's not here. What's the next place on Felicity?
Canaries enter on the ground level.
Alright, well, let's go.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
You already did back at the bunker, okay? I get it. You're sorry,
Oh, I never told you why I left.
and you don't need to.
He
I
does.
understand you were going through a lot.
Dying, getting resurrected, it gave me a whole new perspective on everything, including you. You know, I got my whole life back, and I realized that I wanted you in it. Forever. And always.
And what does that mean?
It means, will you marry me?
Hurry up and get on one knee. Propose an arrow. Give her something. She said,
Yeah.
propose an arrow, something. Gotta get something on the finger. We ain't seen these rags in 5 seasons. We exaggerating like 30, but whatever. He's like, damn, I miss those.
I would have fired some shots in the air. Way scarier. Of everyone, you're the most like him.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. Maybe.
A little bit. But not
Maybe
enough.
old. I don't know.
Claire!
Renee's reckless.
What?
How's she doing?
Chris said there's a bunch of places he can still be.
We need to find him.
Do you got your Eulogies, Harbinger?
Find him, Johnny.
Or was that a one-way
Are you
tip?
okay?
Oliver put our family back together.
You did.
What happens if we can't do the same for his?
Lila, today we can. And we will, I promise.
That's why it means so much to her. She feels like she owes them. He gave him baby Sarah back. Everybody. Made John, JJ not Deathstroke. Well, there we go.
Well, one of my favorite parts is that they made baby Sarah older than him because she originally was.
Right, who is he? That's why I was looking at him all crazy. Who is he? What are
Yeah,
you
man,
doing?
'cause he's about to die.
Why are you kidnapping the dead Green Arrow's son?
Right.
But I'm kind of curious what the whole point of that was. But I'm liking the conversations, the duos they set up, Lila and Diggle, because those are they're season 1. They go way back. We love Lila and Diggle. I love Thea and Roy. I want a conclusion to their story. I'm glad he offered to marry her because that's set in stone. They need to be with each other forever. Who else did we get? We got Ragman and Rory because they were good friends. Because Ragman was only around for half a season before his rags got exploded. So I'm glad to see him back. I know they said they couldn't get Evelyn back, but they wanted her. Evelyn, remember she was the one who betrayed them and joined Prometheus. I think they'll say Curtis is back, so yeah. But yeah, I like the conversations that are being said. Interesting. It's only one guy, so it's not like we're gonna get some big grand epic fight scene or anything, you know what I mean? So I wonder who this guy is and what his purpose is. But we'll see.
I said, who are you?
You're wearing his hood, you should know.
Who is it? Oh, this ties into the flashback. This was a neat way to bring Oliver back, for his last episode. Do a flashback. And because flashbacks have been a very important part of Arrow. So I'm glad they did that. That's so cool. I'm gonna miss these fight scenes. No other show has had this level of intensity and amazing choreography in their fight scenes. Like Arrow's fight scenes are top tier,
Right.
like cinematic masterpiece. James, I think Bamford is his name. He does the damn thing. He does the damn thing. Oh my god, I miss Solo already.
Right. He said IDGAF.
No other show
What is that?
ever gives me these crazy fight scenes. And the camera work, how like it twists when, oh my god, when they're fighting and stuff, and he slams them.
It follows him everywhere and I love it.
And he's so brutal back then too.
Right. Careless.
So quick, every move leads into the next one. Very precision.
It's like he has eyes everywhere. Because he basically does.
Ooh. Oh.
Well, dang.
Oh. He shot while he was grappling. Come on, Green Arrow. Oh! That Kevlar came in handy.
You have failed this city.
Let him go!
I brought him up here to throw him off. My whole life ended right here.
I don't care.
Right.
Final warning.
I thought he was saving me. 8 years in Iron Heights never saved anyone.
So you kidnapped his son? You made him spared your life? I should put this arrow in you right now!
Do it! After 8 years in prison, I got nothing left to live for anyway! Go ahead!
Well, Oliver Queen didn't kill you, then neither will I. But your ass is going back to prison.
Yeah, you are. He got out
And
and
even
this
for
is what you
longer
do.
because
This
everybody
is the
loves
right
Arrow now.
This is the arrow shelf. And this is the Fadeout.
That's so cool.
Teaching him the ropes of the bow.
Perhaps. Yeah. Must be a lot to take in.
That's your baby girl.
Understatement of the millennium. She became a hero.
No, she had good parents.
She's so proud.
Do you want to meet her? I don't know. She might be here, but she's also at home, waiting for me. And I get to see her grow up. I'm not sure I want to rush them.
Hey, something in the news you should see.
With Oliver Queen confirmed dead, we can only speculate that he inspired a new generation of heroes to carry on his mission.
Like I said,
Oh, this music. Cut it out. Cut it out, Arrow. Cut it out. Gonna make me get upset. Cut it out. Yeah, so now she really feels like, because she was questioning.
She did something right.
She was questioning in last episode too that could she ever live up to her father's legacy, to what he became, to his standard, and it answered it. She showed restraint. She learned, she kind of took in everything Oliver's learned, and just she's a new version of the Green Arrow. She can be a pure version of the Green Arrow, not one who was a vigilante, but who was from the hero from start to finish. That's what she can do. Oliver took time to get there. So he was vigilante, public enemy #1 for a while. It took a lot to get there. So now she gets a clean slate with the name. So that's beautiful itself. Felicity was like, whoa.
She's like, my daughter turned.
That's my daughter. She's doing this, and I just left her. She is a baby. She's not even talking yet. And now my baby's shooting green arrows around, and my husband's suit and bow, and yeah, too much to take in. She said, I don't want to meet her just yet. I don't want to rush growing up.
Right.
But I know that also kind of brought some pain, because she's like, wow, like, she is the best of Oliver, and now she has to grow up without Oliver. I mean, Felicity doesn't know that, or she may or may not know that she got to spend some time with Oliver, but it would be nice to see her spend some more time with Felicity.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we got some of that last season, but that future doesn't exist anymore, so those events didn't happen. So I would like to see, I'm sure by the end of the episode they will interact with each other. I kind of want to see the conversation. And we got to get some Felicity and John time. Come on now. We got to get some of that time. That's
some
family.
OG time.
Some OG. OTA is never gone. It's forever in our hearts. The original Team Arrow, so.
Your mom let me in. Is it just me, or does the new Margaret seem to like me a lot more than the old Margaret?
Yeah, she never really liked you that much. But in her defense, you were a criminal.
Oh, I regret nothing. If I never stole your purse, then I never would have met you. And even if you do say no to my proposal, which I really hope you don't.
Then yes.
Yes.
I will marry you forever.
Finally. I've waited since season 1 to hear this.
Same.
Finally. No more back and forth. This is it. This is y'all together forever. Oh, okay.
What are you doing here?
He's back.
Well, I was just looking for Dinah. I think she is ghosting me.
Do you have a second to talk?
Want to step into not my office?
He's brought him back. I love it.
So, what's up?
It's about Oliver. Not exactly him, but
He knows everything,
who
right?
was sacrificed by Pac.
I think so.
Like me?
And Tommy.
Yeah. Tommy?
Moira.
Tommy's back? You did bring Tommy back.
But not me.
Did he say Nora?
Yeah.
The other
Tommy, but not me. No, the other one.
You're Laurel.
Look, we don't exactly know the rules of this whole resurrection thing.
Yes, we do. You're all of the people who Oliver would have wanted his sacrifice to bring back. And Laurel, she would have been on that list too. If it wasn't for me. Oliver's death, it fixed everything else.
Yeah.
Why did it fix this too?
Because, sweetheart, there is nothing about you that needed to be fixed.
You got your redemption. Original Laurel would have been proud of this Laurel. Her whole journey, able to take another version of herself and make it so much better. I think our original Laurel would have loved that. To take someone who was heartbroken and hurt and a villain and pick her up to become the best version of herself.
The end of the line.
And to lean on the better side
You're
of
right,
herself.
To be a hero, to be another Black Canary.
It took me a while to accept
To
that.
stand by Oliver.
Absolutely.
He accepted it.
Okay, cool. So you're moving on. So what's next for you?
Lila accepted a promotion in Metropolis, so we're all gonna move there after the funeral.
Okay.
So am I.
Well, Superman.
I'm not gonna take the promotion. It's just no point being police in a safe city. And there are lots of cities that still need saving.
Damn. And here I few months and you guys decide to move away. It's kind of hard not to take that personally.
Don't worry, Renee. You are going to be a great mayor. Because you're a great man.
Learn from the best.
Well, Dinah's future lies elsewhere, but I'm happy for Diggle and his family.
Who's getting the lights?
And we really say goodbye to the Arrow Cave. I kind of wish it was her. I'm sorry. Diggle and Felicity doing it though. They were the OGs, but they were Renee and Dinah were also teammates. But I'm just saying I would have loved that if it was Felicity and him having a moment.
Or at least Felicity as well.
Yeah, because I've yet to get that Diggle and Felicity moment that I absolutely must have in this episode. I need the Diggle and Felicity time. I need it just one-on-one. I don't want nobody else in the scene. I need Diggle and Felicity. I don't care what they say. I don't care if they just stare at each other. I just need it.
Right, I don't care if they just even high five.
Right,
like,
I just need
just
them in
get
the
the
scene. But I know whatever they say is gonna warm my heart, and I need that right now.
Even if it's just, what's up, you know?
They'll make it a memorable scene.
Yes.
So I really want that. I'm waiting for that. That's what I'm waiting for. I think next up is the funeral, so we're gonna get to see everybody there. Tommy, Emiko, Moira, everybody. So, and his dad still died, so Oliver couldn't save his dad because that jump started everything. So, but yeah, Laurel was right. Laurel was the only person he didn't bring back. So.
And his dad.
His dad, but realistically, his dad couldn't have because his dad's death changed him. He still had to change events and make them make sense. So. So I get that part. So that was really nice. He, in a way, has got to do what Barry's always wanted to do, which was reset his life. Barry's tried to reset his life with Flashpoint and all that. Barry was robbed of that opportunity. Oliver got that opportunity, which I kind of found funny. But the difference is Oliver didn't let that pain. Yeah, those sacrifices, he didn't let those
define him.
That, and he didn't thrive to change them. He just kind of embraced them and made himself try to make himself better. Barry was driven by pain, and at one point he just couldn't take it. He wanted everything. He wanted back, and he couldn't. But at least Oliver got to. I'm sure it'll work out one day for Barry too. Mm-hmm. I mean, Oliver did sacrifice himself for Barry too. And Barry's actually found a lot of happiness within himself. Yes. But this is Arrow, so we're not here to talk about Flash. I think Barry does show up on this though, which is why I bring him up.
But it wouldn't have made any sense with Flashpoint because that's the reason he has Iris the way he has Iris.
Mm-hmm. Right. So.
And that is one of the most happiest things he has done.
Absolutely.
Has.
Absolutely.
For a long time, I hated Oliver Queen.
He did.
I blamed him for the death of my youngest daughter. I blamed him for the violence in my city. I interrogated him. I hunted him. Persecuted him. I've never been more wrong in my life. Oliver Queen wasn't just a hero.
Is that Mark? Did they put Guggenheim in the back?
He was a good man.
Am I crazy?
He was an honorable person. The fact that he didn't start out that way makes him, in my book, even more honorable. He stands as a reminder to all of us that anyone can change. So will this.
The Green Arrow statue. Oliver Queen, Green Arrow. He saved this city. Yes. It's what we deserve. Laurel's statue got destroyed, I'm pretty sure, by this little...
They put the most... Oh, they had Anatoly.
Anatoly was there?
Yeah.
Felicity and John?
I just don't understand.
Out there,
if Ollie could fix everything, then why couldn't he fix this?
I
I think that Oliver could only change the things that didn't change him.
Yes.
And if not for your father and what he did for Oliver, your brother would never have become the man that he was.
I still can't believe Ollie's really gone.
I know, sweetheart.
Nico.
I'm sorry to intrude, but I wanted to meet you. I'm my sister. Oliver told me a lot about you. I'm sorry that it took something like this for us to finally meet.
Yes. Emiko, you are welcome here anytime.
Thank you.
So you're from
This is
another Earth, is that it?
I know, it's a lot to take in.
Well, I just found out there was a reality where I was dead, so that's the curve I'm grading on these days. Laurel of, well, this Earth, she was my wife.
Oh.
So it must be strange seeing me.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
So,
strange enough to blow the curve.
so they found happiness in each other.
There's something nice about it, too.
That's true, because they would have been together, but he died. That makes sense. Oh, no.
My condolences to my husband's passing.
Talia and
I
Nissa?
had our marriage erased.
Feelings cannot be erased.
I had no feelings for him. Our marriage was father's perverse joke, meant to torment me.
Our father only ever meant for you to have a normal life.
I have lived a life far more normal than my father designed for me. Hey,
Nissa and Sarah, oh,
Thank
we
you
wanted
for
this
coming.
so much.
There's nowhere else I'd be. Sarah.
Don't let Ava
This is
find
my
out. She's
sister.
gonna write a letter.
Sarah, this is Sarah. My beloved.
My beloved. All I'm loving is reunions. Oh, here it comes.
Hi.
Hi. I know. This morning, you were teething. And now you... Oh.
Dad.
This morning you were teething.
There's another reaction when you first saw me.
You met your father.
He trained me. He taught me to be a hero. How to be like him.
I can tell you're a lot like him.
I can only hope.
Felicity,
Barry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Barry, thanks for stopping by.
He was a good man. I was there at the end, and every day I'm tortured with the thought that I could have done more. Should have done more.
No. You did everything that you could, Barry.
How could you know that?
Oh, because I know you.
I'm sorry.
Here's my moment. I don't even need to speak. That's what I wanted. Oh, car came by. Oh,
I'm so sorry.
There is nobody down there, no? No.
car.
We buried a casket full of mementos.
Does anybody want to say a few words?
I'm barely keeping it together.
I think that Oliver would have been worried that I'd say something tactless anyway, so.
I don't know what to say.
They're about to make me cry.
The words seem meaningless.
It should be you.
It should be. They're gonna get the best speeches. Come on now. Hold hands.
The Oliver that I met 8 years ago is not the one that we say goodbye to today. Oliver always told me that in order to save his city, he had to become someone else. He had to become something else. I always thought that meant becoming the Green Arrow, but today I realized that meant becoming a better man. the best man he knew how to be. And he took all of us with him on that journey. He changed everything. Oliver brought heroes into the world. He inspired heroes. He inspired all of us here. I was his brother. And Oliver Queen was mine. Of course, life will go on. It always does. But how? What twists and turns it will take, I can't say. I don't know what the future holds. Except to say, expect the unexpected.
Is he getting is he getting Hal Jordan's story? The ship lands and the ring.
But his mission endures.
This is how he becomes Green Lantern?
Oliver lives on in the people he inspired. Some will take that mission to the rest of the world. Maybe even beyond that.
Oliver Queen Memorial Drive. Don't tell me this is how Diggle gets Green Lantern. He's getting Hal Jordan's story, law.
Because of the past 8 years has shown us anything.
Oh. Hold on.
It's that this universe is far bigger than any of us.
Hold on. If I see some green pop out. They do it. They do it. John Stewart. Confirmed. Diggle is actually John Stewart because his dad or stepdad, whatever, was Stewart. Okay. So he's John Stewart. He becomes Green Lantern. Next crossover, I better see Green Lantern.
Beloved son, brother, husband, and father, hero, stars.
The Green Arrow.
There is no return.
I have waited a very long time to see him. I'm ready.
I was hoping we get a conclusion to that scene. The red pen. Oh my god, they got the red pen.
They really did it.
You gonna walk in like Felicity Smoke?
She's back at the beginning.
I'm not sure where she is.
Hi. Glad you could finally make it.
She ain't even have no words. Just come on. Bring it in. Bring it in.
This is so nice. I didn't have to complain. I just thought that the afterlife would look a little less like your old office.
It's my mom's office. Be my first son.
Well, that would be in the IT department 7 floors down.
You sure?
You're cute.
Oh, because he did see her.
Dead. Which is obviously a lot worse for you than it is for me.
I never even had a second thought about this. I remember that scene though.
Lucky for us.
But I didn't think much of it.
We have all the time in the world for me to talk to you.
He got his happy ending and Felicity's there with him now. And they confirmed the Monitor survived.
Hey, this is Cole
It's actually over, y'all. I held it together too. That funeral almost got me. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about John for a second? That's the biggest thing I want to talk about. John got the ring.
I have the ring. No. Yes, I have the ring. Stop it. I have the ring right here. I have the ring. That's not a shame. I have the ring right here. All right. I have the ring. Yes, I have the ring. I have the ring right here.
After all this time, that's how Jordan's story. Is his name? What's his name? I'm so sick. I usually know it. What's his name?
John.
Don't start with a T.
That's so funny.
Whatever. The alien crashes down on Earth. He dies, and the ring goes off to Hal. But in this story, there was no alien there. He just kind of found the ring. So who knows what that? Now there's endless possibilities because John's known to pop up on other shows. They could, if they want to do it, if they're really serious, they can bring John as Green Lantern to any show at any point or as a crossover. I don't think it'll be a spinoff show because there's already an HBO Green Lantern series coming, and it's the most expensive show, DC show, period.
Make a seat at the Hall of Justice for.
I know, yeah, they could. I mean, Oliver's inspired tons of heroes, so this would be awesome to see John. But I know making Green Lantern is very expensive because of all the constructs and stuff, which is why he doesn't have. It took so long to get his own show, other than in cartoons and the movies. They cost a lot of money to make those, so I understand why they didn't do the whole suit, put the ring on. I understand that, but they gave us that. They've been teasing it for years. So I thought we were going to get it in Crisis, but they only did the Earth tease of Green Lantern. But we've actually got the ring. I'm happy. I'm satisfied with this.
I wanted to see it on him, but just the light was enough, you know? Just the light.
And how are you feeling about everybody's ending? I am satisfied. We got Roy and Thea together. Quentin and Laurel have each other, as well as Sarah. And, you know, Laurel can live up as the Black Canary in her own legacy. We already know she's going to the future to help Mia out. Mia's going to get her purpose there with Dinah and Laurel on her journey and becoming the Green Arrow of the future. You know, we got Felicity's now in the future. She's happy. She got what Oliver, she got what she needed. The Star City's in good hands at that point. Diggle and his family are moving to Metropolis, which is where Superman is, and he's getting his own show. So they might even, you know, John might even every once in a while pop up over there. So there's that. There's so many endless opportunities with this multiverse. Just because Arrow's gone doesn't mean the characters have to be gone. We have all these shows in a huge universe. They could pop up at any time for the rest of as long as these shows continue.
And I don't know if you guys watched all the flashbacks or whatever of the Arrow thing majiggy.
The interviews and stuff they did.
Yeah, the interviews. But he, as he said in there, he loves superheroes and this
was his dream job.
Right.
So
he might as well continue it as someone else.
Or at least stop by every once in a while and say hello. Hey, you know, I mean, I do know he is on the Flash next week's Flash episode. He is there. So this isn't the last time we see Diggle. So for those Arrow fans, he will be on the Flash next week. So check him out over there. I don't know about anybody else's appearances though. I just know of his. But it was beautiful how he got, you know, his mom and sister to reunite. They met Emiko now. They can go on. Earth and Laurel did end up happy. She got Tommy. They got married. I love that. He still ended up losing Laurel, but he did that for Earth 2 Laurel because she didn't have an Earth to go back to. Well, not that he knows. They don't know the multiverses. There's still a multiverse out there. So that was still nice, though, that he was able to do that. Anyway, you? I'm just rambling.
No, I'm honestly, I'm satisfied with people's endings. They're all going their separate ways after being with each other for either a good amount of time or a long time.
I mean, they all played a part in saving the city, and the city's safe. There's no need for a Team Arrow anymore. So
I mean, we can still hurt.
I mean, hey, the world's always going to need saving. I don't mean to hang up your hoods forever. Don't let them collect dust. Don't be a stranger now. Come on now.
But, yeah.
I would love for, like, Roy and Thea to go to Legends, I feel like they would be so awesome there. I'm sorry to lose my voice, y'all. Means I'm talking too much.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be good too.
But all right, well, this was a very great finale. I'm sad to see Arrow go. I was a day 1 member. She came in around season 4.
3.
I think season 5 was coming on TV. You caught up. So, but she was young, too young to watch the show. So at the time,
Yeah, we're 8 years
she was
apart,
like,
so.
Yeah. So I was 13. You were like, what? I'm not doing math. I'm gonna guess 6. I'm gonna guess 6. Yeah. So, but she did eventually get into it. But definitely be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
I was 5.
She was 5. She couldn't watch it. You watched it when you were 9, though. I let her watch it, and then I got her into all these shows. I don't know how she remembers as much as she does. She's smart. But be sure to let us know what you guys have thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and
well, this is the end of our Arrow journey.
R.I.P. Ollie.
Rest in peace, Oliver. The Green Arrow. You have not failed this city.
You have not. You haven't failed the universe.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.